Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Will Schweigert, New York City chiropractor.
And I'm Kelly Stackhouse, New York City yoga instructor.
And we are the creators of Real Health Now, a life-changing wellness program that shows you the way to health, happiness, and a better body.
Real Health Now helps you create a wellness program that works for you and your body. It helps you get the motivation to keep with it, and it helps you get tremendous results that last a lifetime.
This 3-part video training series is going to show you how to create a wellness program that includes everything you need to do, doesn't take a lot of your time, and helps you get the results you've always wanted. Instead of just talking about these results, you're actually going to get them. We've seen amazing changes in confidence, self-esteem, and relationships that transform lives.
You want to be healthy, feel happy, and have a great body, right? But how do you find a wellness program that does this for you? How do you find out what's right for your body? And how do you fit it into your busy life? Let us show you how.
In this first video, we are going to reveal 3 amazing life-changing ideas that lead to health, happiness, and a better body. If these 3 ingredients are missing from your wellness program, it leads to frustration and failure. But if you know them and you use them, it will change your life in ways that you never expected.
Maybe you're unhappy about the way your clothes fit and you're just trying to lose that last 5 pounds. Or maybe you're down and depressed and you just can't seem to break out of it. Or maybe your spouse is hassling you about your weight, your cholesterol. And chances are you have 1 or 2 of these things that you've been trying to change, and maybe even for years, that you just can't seem to overcome.
And what many people don't realize is their continued struggle and failure to overcome their problems gradually affects who they are. It erodes their confidence, it erodes their self-esteem, and it starts to affect their relationships because they don't feel good in their body. They don't feel good about who they are, and they start to let the problem define them.
We had this client named Jessie who was heavier than she wanted to be. And because she couldn't seem to lose the weight, she started feeling badly about herself. She started isolating herself from her friends. She started wearing oversized clothing to hide her body because she was embarrassed. And it started affecting her dating and social life. She always had this cloud over her head because she wasn't comfortable about who she was and the way that she looked. Jessie was trapped in this negative cycle, and it affected her body image and it affected her relationships. And because she was trapped, she couldn't seem to find a way out. And this is what happens.
What are those 1 or 2 things that you are struggling with, that you're trying to change but can't? We know you've been trying really hard. You've probably tried some kind of diet or cleanse. You've taken some kind of vitamin or supplement or tried a new exercise program, and you actually start to get some results. But then the diet gets restrictive, the exercise gets boring, you lose your motivation, and you wind up right back where you started.
And it's frustrating, isn't it? Because you want those results so badly. And other people are doing it. They're losing the weight and they're feeling good. Everybody but you. So you go looking for the next diet or the next new exercise program or the next anything that you think is going to work. And then the cycle repeats itself over and over and over again.
Well, you're not alone. We've helped thousands of people break out of this vicious cycle of failure and frustration. We've helped people not only make changes in their health, in their bodies, but we've seen lives transform when people finally conquer the problem that they've been struggling with for years.
Some clients who come to us think that Real Health Now is just another diet and exercise program, but it's way beyond that. If you're ready for real motivation and real change that will last a lifetime and change your life, then take this journey with us.
20 years ago, my mother died from pancreatic cancer, and my father died of a heart attack 3 years before that. And my mom was 57, and my dad was just 54, and I remember thinking how crazy that was. They were so young. People aren't supposed to die that young. And I thought about myself. I was 30 at the time, and I'm thinking, do I just have another 25 years to live? I had 2 small children, and I started thinking it's time to get serious about my health. I was 30 pounds heavier than I am now. My blood pressure, my cholesterol were high, and I really wasn't taking my health seriously. I was eating anything and everything that I wanted. I wasn't exercising regularly, but the death of my parents really shook me up, and I knew it was time to get serious. So I started looking for the easiest way to turn things around, and I thought it was going to be easy, but it was really frustrating. There was so much information out there, and a lot of it was good, but a lot of it was BS. So I spent the next 20 years of my life reading and researching everything that I could to learn how to live a long, healthy, and happy life and make it into an easy, simple program. Ultimately, what I learned is that you can do amazing things if you understand the impact and have the motivation. You don't have to spend 20 years of your life reading and researching like I did. If you have the motivation and you can figure out what's right for your body, not everybody else's body, your body, and you can get your nutrition and exercise working in harmony, it will change your life just like it did mine. Just a few months after starting my program, my weight was down about 30 pounds, my blood pressure, my cholesterol were down. But amazingly, I felt so different about myself. My confidence came back, my self-esteem was high, all because I conquered this problem and felt better about myself. And when I started teaching this to my patients, they got amazing results too. They were losing weight, their health problems were getting better, aches and pains went away, they were sleeping better, their self-esteem and self-confidence went through the roof. Their relationships with their family and friends were better. A few of them even quit their jobs to pursue their dreams. It was really incredible.
There really is a more vibrant way to live. You don't have to suffer with the same health problems of being tired, of being overweight, sick, depressed, anxious, lethargic. You can feel really good about yourself. You can conquer any health issue. You can conquer your weight or whatever speaks to you, whatever's important to you. When I was a little girl, I was so sick. I suffered with digestive problems, asthma, allergies. I felt like I was at the doctor all the time, and it was a regular thing for me to end up at the hospital. I remember being at my family's cottage on vacation and looking through the window while I tried to control my breathing, watching my brother and sister play with our family dog. And it was just so sad. I felt terrible. I felt alone. I felt isolated. And I felt like I was always going to be this way. I remember feeling so jealous of my brother and sister because they got to play and have fun. And I was always the one that was sickly and isolated. And looking back now, I see that the health problems also affected my relationships with my family members for years and isolation throughout my life. And it's not just the health problems, it's the other parts of life that are important that you made the connection to. So over the next 10 years, I wanted to discover for myself what worked for me. And I tried everything from massage to reflexology to aromatherapy to yoga to meditation and all kinds of ways of eating. And when I found what worked for me and what helped me get rid of these problems with my health, it changed everything. I felt free. I felt closer to my parents and my brother and sister. It helped my relationships. It helped my confidence, my self-image. So you have to start to look at what this costs you when your health isn't intact, what it's costing you in your life outside of your health, in your relationships, in your self-image, and your confidence. Over time, after finding the right combination of therapies that worked for me, I started to heal. I started to feel more beautiful, more confident, more self-assured. I felt more powerful. It started to heal my relationships with my friends and family. I mean, everything changed, and I found what worked for me. It was the biggest lesson to find out that everything needs to work in harmony and it needs to be a unique and individualized program. And this is what it's all about. It's about you finding what works for you, the right combination of therapies that work for you so that you can have health, happiness, and a better body.
What Kelly and I teach in Real Health Now are the 3 ideas that make a real difference between success and failure. Number 1, you need the right mindset and motivation. Number 2, your wellness program needs to be customized specifically for you and your body. And number 3, every part of your wellness program has to work in harmony. They need to reinforce and strengthen each other to get results that last a lifetime.
What we're teaching isn't new. There's a growing wellness consciousness all around us. And everyone from Oprah to Deepak Chopra to Dr. Oz are talking about it. But no one's really tied it all together yet. No one's really asked you to take a serious look at why you're doing the things you're doing and what the motivation is behind it. And that's what really makes the difference. Our mission is to teach and inspire you on how to live a long, happy, and healthy life. There's no time like the present. This isn't a practice life. but you're one shot. So take control today.
Let us help you take control. In the next few days, we're going to send you another video that fully outlines the 4 parts of the Real Health Now method: real mindset, real nutrition, real exercise, and real healthcare.
And in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, post a comment, or share it with someone you care about. Until next time, live well, live healthy, live happy.